Hey, this is Asher with my first Let's Play. We'll be playing Anno 1404, a game produced by Related Studios and published by the evil nemesis known as Ubisoft. Formerly a decent developer, now using Devil DRM, which makes me want to kill them in the face. We'll be playing a nice continuous game.
Weigh anchor to set out and find
medium
your
difficulty
own
settings.
place in a big world.
And we'll just play along. Probably end up stopping and starting the footage because the game is incredibly slow. Slow in a relaxing way, not particularly bad, but yeah, if I were to continually run the LP, we would end up with millions and millions and millions of years of footage of me doing practically nothing, except micromanaging a few factories. So I'll pick up the footage every now and again when interesting things happen, like wars or diplomacy, or failing miserably and all my economies crashing horribly, which is bound to happen at least once. The one big complaint about the game is the loading times. Even loading a saved game feels like it takes forever. Once you get into the game though, it is absolutely beautiful, fantastically stylized, and some of the nicest water effects since Empire Total War. Anywho, should be done incredibly soon. Hurry up. But yeah, I intend to release maybe these in a bi-daily basis of about 10 minutes each, just following this one game along. Inspiration to start have to go to Jeff Major, a rather humorous Let's Player of quite some fame now, I think. He's got like 600 subscribers or thereabouts, so you could say he has a name for himself. Launching ships, it's nearly done. Nearly done. At least the artwork looks nice. I mean, you've got a nice ship there, a lookout tower, forecasting the weather. This could take an eternity. I hope my microphone quality is quite good. This is a very expensive headset and a very expensive sound card, so audio quality should be fine. Emphasis there on the should. It's a Zonar DS card, and I bought it because it's better than the creative drivers, but apparently not. The driver support is still terrible. Seems to be a running theme with, audio developers. Aftermarket support being absolute balls. Hey, set sail, brilliant. Finally starting the game. Here we start with our one flagship, loaded up with necessary tools.
This ship to find a new homeland, and who knows? Maybe
Yeah,
one day
thanks for
you'll
that,
even
Mr.
sail it into
Fat talky face. The voice acting isn't bad, and the characters actually are kind of intriguing. They don't make you want to stab them in the eyes, which is a massive boon. Aha, here we have a first note. Up here you see the what can be grown on an island. What we really want is cider, as that's one of the requirements for starting and getting the first level of citizens. Without that, we're pretty balls from the start, which is never a good idea. And also, that island is actually tiny, which doesn't help us any. That wasn't even an island. That's rather depressing, really. Yeah, I seem to be getting some fat frame rate issues, which must be an issue with running fraps and crap. So I'll deal with that probably for the next Let's Play. But yeah, I'm going to stop footage now until I get a nice island. Aha, here we go. Found a really nice looking island here. It's a really regular shape, which should help building. Deploying our initial
range of buildings available to you.
Marketplace, warehouse thing. See on here we can make cider, hemp and grain, all of which are fairly useful. We're right next to this massive oriental island as well, which will allow us to build, well, it won't allow us to make spice, which is one of the reasons you need to settle oriental islands later on, because it's one of the key ingredients for upgrading your civilization. I have a road. I'm going to start off by building a marketplace, which is necessary for setting up houses, and hence different settlements, and growing your population, and hence your gold income. A necessary evil. Damn capitalism. Right. So we're going to start off by building some houses, just to get us a starting population. Going to get us some fish, which is necessary food for said houses, and some loggers camps, which is wood to build more houses. There's a running theme here. Expanding population, one of the most important parts of the beginning game. Well, yeah, start game, initial game, whatever you want to refer to it as. So what we've got here now is a food supply. Here we go. We've got the requirements.
A better life.
For our
That
people.
dream was over long ago.
Bloody groaning peasants. Here we have what they need. Food, fish, company, which is basically access to the marketplace. Here we have cider and faith, which will be provided come more citizens and hence more buildings being unlocked, like the cider farm and the chapel. So the first thing we need to do is simply expand our population and our number of houses. We'll run out of wood because I placed... I keep doing this. I like having houses in nice grid formations because it makes it look neat. But because of all the side-on view and the differing models, it's kind of hard to judge where you're placing them. So they always end up off kilter. But yeah, because I placed the lumber factories too late, I do not have enough wood to continually build. And I realised I have a massive gold deficit. Yeah, I will establish some more buildings,
Oh no.
collect more wood.
Goods are piling up in this plant, but there's no road connection.
I have no idea what he's talking about. But yes, I will begin footage again when I have enough wood to continue building houses. Right, I found out what Mr. Talkyface was talking about. I had forgotten to build a road to my fisherman's hut, which was incredibly stupid of me, and he had every right to moan. Anyway, now we have a good 13 wood. Expanding population still. As you can see, while I was waiting for more wood, enough peasants moved in to unlock the next set of buildings, like the cider farm and the chapel and stuff like that, which means we have a lot of expanding to do. So now we have a nice burgeoning settlement right here, about to grow. We're have to focus on building cider farms up, getting good cider economy, maybe increasing the amount of wood we're getting, and making sure we've got enough fish to feed our people. As you can see, these two needs are now alight, so we can fulfill those and get citizens, hopefully. Because the time limit's now running out, I'll have to post how that goes in the next Let's Play. So I hope to see you there. Any comments or improvements, please put them in the comment box. Obviously, this being my first review, it would be incredibly helpful to get some feedback. Okay, goodbye.